Hello guys, welcome to my first Minescape video. We're gonna talk about the update that's Season 2 Patch 8. And we're gonna see what actually has changed. And I'm gonna show it to you guys so you guys don't have to read the patch notes or try to test it yourself in the game. So we're gonna do it step by step. If you wanna only see a certain part, then I'm gonna try to make some links in the description to which part or what time stamp I'm gonna talk about a specific thing. We're gonna talk about the new 3D model updates. There's some new 3D models that's for goblins, for rats. Rats actually have a texture now, but we're gonna see that all later on. The first thing I'm gonna show you is how they changed cooking. It's like a small update, but it's actually nice. If you just right click the fire now, it's actually gonna start cooking your food without asking you how much. If you prefer, we're gonna stop the cooking, we're gonna stop it, okay. If you prefer to show how much you're gonna cook at once, then you can press shift and then right click the fire, and then you can insert a certain amount of food you want to cook. So the second thing I'm gonna talk about is your offhand. You used to be able to put like a mithril plate body in your offhand and it would actually stack the armor with your armor that you currently have. That's not working anymore. They fixed that. You actually have to use a shooting your offhand now to gain a defense stat. There has been a spell called Solar Flare, which showcased that you only needed 3 fire runes instead of 5 for to cast it, but it actually used 5 even though it showed 3. And now they changed it so it actually shows that you're gonna use 5 instead of thinking you only need 3 and then suddenly you're running out of runes very fast. So that's a minor change. Also a little update they did is if you want to use your prayer skills, you actually need the certain amount of points. Like if it would cost like 2 for a second and you only have 1, it would actually activate if I'm correct, and then still you could use the ability. So we're gonna talk about Banshees right now. So we're right now in the Taverly dungeon. You may have noticed that the sound is a bit lower, by the way. It's because there's someone in the background slapping the hell out of a Banshee, and it's very annoying. So I muted this just for this part. But let's continue. The Banshees used to be very attracted to the lava for the Brutal Green Dragons. They would often go through the wall or whatever, or they would just walk around and then suddenly just head into the lava here. And then there's no way you could literally kill them unless you have a bow or use magic, which is pretty annoying. But they hotfixed that, so they should stick to their places, and otherwise, well, unlucky. They also added a small change to where if you would lose aggro suddenly to a monster, they would become invulnerable. They hotfixed that, so if you're slapping onto someone, sounds very wrong. If you're beating the hell out of a mob with a lot of HP, they should not suddenly run away anymore. So that's a good thing. So as you see, there has been a new model added for the rat. This is what it currently is looking like. Yeah, he's got a tiny tail. Kind of looks like a string just attached to his ass, but hey, it's still a rat. But I actually like it. It's better than a silverfish, in my opinion. So as for thieving, there has been a minor change that if you fail pickpocketing, there is something bad gonna happen. Come on, ouch. See, there you go. If you are thieving and you actually fail, you're gonna get stunned for like 2 seconds or whatever, and then you're actually not able to see anything. You're gonna lose 5% of your HP. So if you keep failing at pickpocketing, you're gonna need a lot of food. So as we're heading to the next place, there has been a minor change to Alking, if I'm pronouncing it right. If you wanted to alk certain items that were not tradable or whatever, they were literally linked to your accounts like backpacks, you could actually alk them by accident and lose them. And then you have to fill a paper or like a review and ask for your backpack back because it's just a one-time thing. They made it so you cannot alk them anymore. So no losing your backpack anymore. So as for the next thing, we're gonna talk about the wilderness. If you wanted to fight in the wilderness, you would basically be impervious when you were getting hit. Like no one would get through your armor. They changed it so you would actually take the regular damage, but it's halved by 50%. So you only take 50% of the damage you would normally get if you would get slapped with a weapon or whatever. So that's a big change to the wilderness, to PvP combat. So we're gonna see how that ends up going on from the future. So for the next part, we're gonna talk about the Warriors Guild. And as you see, I still have adamant armor. I'm able to wear full rune plate. So let's make sure I'm gonna be well prepared before I'm gonna get my ass kicked. So we're gonna get some rune gear. So apparently, as for now, this is all the rune I could currently get. It's like I do have the money for it, but there's literally no one selling the other parts right now. So that's just unfortunate, but we're gonna see how far I'm gonna get anyway. It looks like we're approaching the Warrior Guild now. And we're gonna see what we need to get in. Oh, I see someone else going in. As you can see, it shows you have 0 warrior tokens. That's what we're gonna collect inside this place. And then later on I'm gonna explain what you can do with the warrior tokens. As it says, require total level 100 in attack and strength combined. So it's not like you need 100 in strength and 100 in attack. That would be disgusting. Would be nearly impossible. But we're gonna check this place out. It's looking pretty fancy in my opinion. I like it. But it might also be the shaders. So you never know. Hey, there we go. The animation master. Hello there. You can find animations behind me. They require a full set of armor and award you with warrior tokens. You can use these tokens on the top floor to enter the Cyclops room. So how does this work? Okay. Kinda looks beefy. Get 15 tokens. Okay, so that's how it works. You can basically just keep killing an armor animation. And you get your armor back. So I'm gonna farm up a few of these tokens right now, so I'm gonna be right back. Well, where I'm in my bank and I'm looking at potions anyway, they updated it that the regular potions, the first level, still are 10 minutes. But the second level, the super potions, are now 8 minutes. So they went from 10 to 8. And the extreme potions went from 4 to 6. So basically it's now balanced from 10 to 8 to 6 minutes. So if you want to enter the second level, you actually have to go left from the bankers. And it will be in the corner going straight up. I couldn't find it. I had to ask people. I'm actually blind. I looked over it. So there seems to be just a big level of nothingness. Because you gotta fill up the space. And then if we're gonna go up, we're actually seeing someone that's like, hey, you need to spend 10 tokens per minute that you spend in a room. Well, we farmed up a lot of tokens, so we'll be fine. And as you can see, there's the Cyclops. They got 1540 HP. I'm gonna try to take some down, and maybe I'm gonna get a good drop, and then we'll show it. You gotta click on the text, let me in, and then you're in. And then everything is starting. Let's see how much damage they do. Okay. I kind of expected worse, but we're gonna put on our healing anyways. Okay, they drop bones, as far as I can see. Large bones, okay. Wait, they actually have a beautiful face. Look at the nose. It's like their nose is pointing to their eye. Okay, so I killed 50 Cyclopses, and we're gonna check what I got in those 50 kills. It's very hard to see, but I got 3 steel maces. I got 1 steel two-handed sword, 2 steel battle axes. But what we came for here were defenders. As you can see, maybe it's a bit dark or hard to see. I got a bronze defender and an iron defender in the first 50 kills. I would say it's not that bad. They're not tradable, as you can see, so that's a bit unfortunate. So you cannot farm them and sell them, apparently. So if we're looking at the defenders, how they work, if you use them in your offhand, they give you an extra percentage of damage. But if you're using a two-hander, they actually don't work. So that's a bit annoying in my opinion, but I guess that's how it works. It's just a little bit sad. So yeah, basically if you're using one-handed weapons, then it could be a good thing. So something they've changed is the Lumbridge Castle, and we're gonna take a little glimpse at it. It actually looks pretty good. I think it really looks like the original one. But it's not just the gate that has been changed, it's the whole castle that has been changed. And I actually think it's way nicer to the eye right now. Yeah, it's looking way better. I really like it. And it's actually looking really good. This is what currently the goblins are looking like. They got an evil eye staring at you looking cross-eyed, trying to look at their own nose. And this is also the new texture for spiders. And I'm not gonna lie, if there's something I hate in life, it's spiders. I really hate them. They actually look horrifying. I'm not gonna lie. They changed the look of the Goblin Chief. His legs came apart for some reason, for a moment. Which is basically he just has purple armor as it's looking like. So you can tell he's the chief right now. He's got a purple cape or whatever. So this is what a camel is looking like right now. They're looking at you like, what up, bro? What up? And that's basically what they changed. They are not orange anymore. They're a lot taller. And they're cool, I guess. He's got a better beard than me. It's pretty awkward. So backpacks are now more utilized, where if you have stackable items in your backpack and you pick stuff up, they automatically go into your backpack. And you still need one inventory slot open. Do you want, like if you want things to go into your backpack? But that's like literally how it went anyways. So that's not really a big of a change. And also they've added a new I think they called U3 in Sears Village. So if you are training your wood cutting and you want to cut one of those trees, that's your place to go right now. As the ice cave is concerned, they changed the ice critter 3D model, and I actually think it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's better than spiders walking around, so it actually looks like an ice sculpture. It's pretty cool. They also added the agility course, finally. The Brimhaven agility training facility. You need 40 agility to enter this place. It kind of looks like hell, but it also looks amazing. The way to enter this place is you have to go to Karamja, and then you have to go cross the volcano and stick to the right, and then you'll eventually end up here. So you have to make a long way to even get here. But I guess that's a bit of the point of an agility course. And I'm gonna try it out for the first time right now. Someone actually died here. Oh, wait, there's no checkpoint here. Wait. There actually is not a checkpoint here. Well, I guess that's something for the devs to fix. I feel like there should be one here. Basically, this is what we're ending up with. I'm gonna post some screenshots in the screen from the last 3D model updates. And then I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried my best. I ran around like a monkey everywhere. And I did have a good time making this video. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. And you learned some things about the update, or maybe even the game in general. And then hopefully I'm gonna see you next time. Goodbye.